This is just a beautiful, young, seemingly healthy 28-year-old woman. I was told that she didn't have any health issues, and it was very shocking to hear. And her colleague did not know what happened to her or how she died or why she died, but all she knew that is
Beyonce is a wicked bitch. Oh, nah. I got your bitch. Y'all refused to accept the truth. Has been trying to call her husband out for years. And what we gotta return stung by the beehive, not just wanna wake up.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. The game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I want.
Blue Ivy is finally seeing the cost of growing up in a gilded cage. The world only ever saw Beyonce and Jay-Z's picture-perfect family. But behind closed doors, stories have been swirling. Stories she's only now hearing. Sources suggest Jay-Z even dragged her to the Super Bowl. A staged move to shield her from the fallout of decades of rumors. And the bombshell. Blue may have just discovered whispers about a deceased pregnant mistress. A woman some claim could be her biological mother. Psychologically, this is seismic. A young woman grappling with the possibility that everything she thought she knew about her family is a carefully constructed story. Even Beyoncé's damage control, public appearances, and studio videos haven't hidden her daughter's disinterest. A clear hint of tension visible to anyone paying attention. This resonates because, at a human level, trust between parent and child isn't something the public eye can repair. If this continues, the next chapter of Blue's life won't just be about fame. It'll be about identity, truth, and survival in a world built on manufactured perfection. The real question is, can anyone in that orbit endure the cracks in their empire without breaking?
We're here today recording The Lion King.
Don't stare at me when
I can't help it. He's just too beautiful, girl. I'm gonna be right here closing my eyes.
If I told my younger self that I was in a movie, I'd never believe myself. And
well, you are, girl. You are. Saying Blue.
And I feel like so does everybody else. And I feel like this is just a great experience for me, and I'm really happy for girls that look.
Some of the wildest speculation centers on Cathy White, allegedly Jay-Z's pregnant mistress in 2010. According to the blogger Hollywood Street King, she was poised to go public, but suddenly died under mysterious circumstances. A death officially ruled a brain aneurysm, but one source called it suspicious. Add to that a timeline. Cathy allegedly died just 2 weeks after Beyonce announced her pregnancy with Blue. Psychologically, the public is drawn to patterns, and the coincidence of dates fuels belief that secrets were buried before they could surface. Critics will say these are just rumors, but data from archived posts and screenshots shows the story was investigated, suppressed, and yet survived online. At a human level, it's easy to see why Blue, now learning these whispers, would feel destabilized. This isn't just gossip. It's a blueprint for understanding how power, timing, and silence can manipulate perception and, more dangerously, manipulate a child's understanding of her own family.
But what this moment exposed to some even caught us by surprise. Here it is again, slowed down. As Beyonce sits down with Molly Meldrum, her dress folds. That crease caused a worldwide controversy.
Some are wondering if Beyonce is faking her baby bump after the singer appeared on an Australian TV show.
Bumpgate went viral.
Sources are saying that she is straight up faking her pregnancy. Others are saying she's using a surrogate because she didn't want to put her body through the strap.
Even Beyonce's art now reads like an emotional ledger of control and identity. Daughter, released last year, is widely speculated to reference Blue Ivy. The lyrics, cryptic, almost confessional, hint at the pressures, expectations, and hidden truths surrounding her childhood. At a human level, this resonates because music becomes a vessel for truth when the world is too loud to speak plainly. This is what makes the story so compelling. The art itself becomes evidence, a window into a family's secret architecture.
Allegedly, the song Daughter on Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album
It's potentially a murder confession about Jay-Z's mistress, Cathy White.
Rumors suggest Cathy was a surrogate, that after Blue's birth, Beyonce allegedly took her as her own and removed Cathy from the picture. Whether true or not, the theory taps into a deep fear about control, lineage, and ownership. Critics point out that Blue looks unmistakably like Beyonce, a surgical observation, but the dark metaphors in songs like Anger add narrative tension, hinting at extremes a person might go to protect secrets and relationships. Strategically, this creates a psychological tug-of-war for the audience. Reason versus intuition, appearances versus possible hidden truths. At a human level, it lands because everyone instinctively wants to protect the vulnerable. In this case, a child caught in the crossfire of power.
If it's what you truly want, I can wear her skin over mine, her hair over mine, her hands as gloves, her teeth as confetti, her scalp a cap, her sternum my bedazzled cane. We can pose for a photograph, all three of us, immortalized. You and your perfect girl.
Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday. Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you? You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
So Jack, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Cathy White.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the fuck was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is fucking you. And the boss's boss don't get no. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go, nowhere. Which is where people like me step in. You right? I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. You Sean?
Hey man.
Weirdo. Don't get no what you got in your head, that Neuralink. You'll never outthink me. Ever. All I do is frustrate your AI. You can't quantify me. You can't even control your wife. You gonna handle a bitch like me. You can't even control that goofy bitch. You should have done a better job. Maybe she wouldn't have had to lose her mind on Cathy. Cause you ain't protecting you. You're protecting her. Wonder why?
Old allegations of Blue being used as a public image tool are now circling again, gaining credibility as more people notice patterns in behavior and timing. Psychologically, it resonates because it frames children as collateral in an adult battle over reputation and empire. Critics will argue it's hyperbolic, but when viewed alongside past public incidents, moments where Blue appeared visibly uncomfortable or withdrawn, the narrative gains weight. At a human level, It reminds the audience that fame is often curated at the expense of authenticity, especially for those too young to consent.
Why are you our black children through your daughter? I don't care nothing about your beehive. Those little demons would get sprayed down with my mouth. Pure holy water. How do you feel knowing you are the person who you are today? This is not a condemning. This is a fact. You are like an artificial plant, literally and figuratively.
Now, Blue reportedly has restrictions on social media, shielded from TikTok and Instagram as she processes the chaos around her. Sources suggest she's reading the stories and feeling the weight of her parents' legacy for the first time. One observer noted, "Nicki Minaj is telling the truth about Jay-Z. You'll see it one day." Psychologically, this highlights how secrecy, power, and public narrative collide, leaving a child to navigate trauma almost in isolation. The forward-looking danger is clear. If these patterns persist, Blue's understanding of family, trust, and public life may be permanently shaped by manipulation and secrecy. And that's where the story gets uncomfortable, because it's not just a celebrity tale. It's a lens into how influence, empire, and image can collide to rewrite a child's reality.